Hello, we're the Chonky Trundlers. I'm Tina.
And I'm Keith. So we just wanted to do a little introduction video so that we could say who we are, what we've been doing in the past, and sort of how we got to where we are today. And also to share some of our future plans, which will be on the YouTube channel as we go ahead.
Do you want to start with the future plans?
Yeah, so we are extremely lucky. We're very, very fortunate. We've had a change in circumstances and we're going to make the most of it. So we're going to take that chance to travel, both doing walks, short walks, long walks, and also van life.
Yeah, we're moving into a van. How about that?
So yeah, we're going to move into Vandalf. He's a 2009 long wheelbase, high-sided Sprinter van. He's an ex-police van actually, so he's also retiring and going to take up the nomadic life with us.
And this is hopefully going to be good. I mean, I've slept in a camper van a whole of maybe 5 nights, so I'm sure this will be great.
And by camper van at that point, it was just a van which
with a mattress.
Some really good friends of ours put a temporary bed in there, but we took a tent with and we cooked outside. It wasn't done out as a camper van at the time. And we'll put photos up as we're going through so you can see some of the things that we're talking about and what have you. I'm 56-year-old Brit. I've worked most of my life in sort of corporate environments, and Tina.
Well, yeah, I've turned 45 now, though it's of course very hard to believe. Thank you, filters. I used to be a librarian. I've met up with Keith, and we traveled the world while doing crazy things, basically. I mean, don't think extreme sports, because that wasn't the kind of crazy we did.
No.
We just we traveled around with our little company, and we've been to many different parts of the world already. I mean, we've lived in 3 continents.
3 continents.
So Europe, we lived in Africa, we spent 5 years in the Middle East, in Oman, and now we're gonna travel Europe for a while. So here we go.
And we married back in August of 2019.
Yeah. In the Seychelles on a beach. It was beautiful.
We were incredibly lucky. We know that we've been really, really lucky with our life to date, and hopefully
we're very grateful.
We are incredibly grateful for what we've had, and also what we're going to be able to do. And we really want to do these videos as a video diary for ourselves. So the YouTube channel really was born as a personal video diary. But then we thought,
well, why not let anybody else have a look at it too?
Yeah.
So we're going to put up some pictures of the stuff we've done so far, if you want to have a look. If not, skip ahead. So here we are, standing at the equator in Uganda. That was amazing. Here we are on the beach in northern Jutland when we were walking part of the old army road in the snow.
Here we are in Ireland, place of rainbows obviously, because there's lots of rain and sun.
There we are in Muscat, lots of sun, lots of palm trees.
It's a beautiful place.
We were on the Nile for a bird spotter safari, which was pretty cool. So here we are on the beach in the Seychelles when we just got married. What a day. Oh,
that's in Newark, where we lived for a while, and that's Newark Castle and the River Trent.
There we are in Dubai doing the obligatory photo.
We worked in Berlin for a while, so we spent many hours walking around the city. That's actually from our very, very first walk, which was around Lady Bower Lake, probably about 7 or 8 years ago.
So here we are climbing the Big Nose. It was very, very cold, and the Big Nose is basically a mountain, a Monroe I think they called them. And
we got hit by a storm pretty much as we got up to the top, but we did complete it. That was our day arriving in Muscat, which was in the 1st of December 2018.
Ooh, there we are. It's right before we're going to go and get married on a beach in the Seychelles. My last moments as single. The Opera House in Muscat is just gorgeous inside and out.
I think it was my favourite building in the whole of Muscat, and a city full of beautiful buildings.
There we are at the Omani Grand Canyon camping. There we are getting our first vaccination against COVID in Oman.
That's waking up in the Omani Grand Canyon. It was freezing.
In the background there's clouds.
That was at the Grand Mosque in Muscat, another absolutely astounding building, breathtaking. That's at the Wahiba Sands. We went for a picnic there. Anyone that visited us, we would take them out to Wahiba Sands. That's a little Airbnb that we booked. We named it Slugfest because the whole place, we found out later on, was infested with these giant black slugs.
It's the only time we've ever run out on a booking and gone to another place because they started climbing onto the bed. That was the heat wave. We went from hot Middle Eastern summer to heat wave of 35 degrees.
In the Peak District in the UK, who knew?
Sitting at the side of the path because there were no benches, having our little lunch. I think it might be in one of the videos we're putting up.
It is.
Oh, there we are at our very most adventurous. It's outside an abandoned village in the mountains in Oman.
I really
really
felt
cool.
like Indiana Jones on that one.
Here we are during the cyclone Shaheen in Oman. It was very windy and wet.
That's where we rented a motorhome for a day to see if we would like it, but actually it just broke down and left us abandoned for about 5 or 6 hours in 50-degree heat. That's actually a shot in East Africa. What we didn't realise is behind us were all these huge crabs climbing up the wall.
Yeah, it was a bit creepy.
Yeah, it was awful. That's at a camp that we worked at for a year in East Africa. We're actually just celebrating because we're going on leave the next day. And that's Croagh Mountain, the iconic mountain here in Ireland. Okay, so that's basically just a little bit about us, what we've done, where we've been, and the kind of things that we're going to be doing in the future. We've got lots of plans, both near term and stretching off, hopefully for the next few years.
There should be lots of content soon coming up for you to enjoy one way or another.
We're going to do this, and say, lots of short walks whilst we're here in Ireland, and then we'll just see where it goes from there.
You might get to see us learn how to do van life as well.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting, and we really, really hope that you come along on the adventure with us.
Yeah.
It's going to be a laugh one way or another.
Yeah, you can always find us on social media. You should be able to, you know, see the links.
Yeah,
well, someone will hopefully put in the video here.
I'll put the links down in either in the comments or at the end of the video, so you can find us on Instagram or Facebook. We really, really hope that you'll comment as well. We'd love to hear from you.
If it's nice.
If it's nice, no doubt, because there's helpful advice on all the things that we're doing wrong, but that's great. We really don't mind. So until then, take good care, and we hope to see you out on a trail one day, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.